Max Verstappen etched his name into Formula One history on Sunday with a dramatic and controversial victory to secure his first world title. Lewis Hamilton seemed to be cruising towards a record 8th World Championship at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, until a safety car was brought out following a big crash by Nicholas Latifi with just 5 laps to go. Verstappen took the chance to pit and emerged with new soft tyres while his rival Hamilton stuck with his worn hard tyres. Then, having initially told the lapped cars sitting between the title challengers they could not overtake the safety car, race director Michael Masi appeared to change his mind. The Red Bull man was able to gain ground on Hamilton as a result and overtook him on the final lap to seal a remarkable win. Mercedes protested the race result, but their case was dismissed by the FIA. Verstappen has long been tipped as a future Formula One great, having made his debut in the sport aged just 17 years old. In recent years, the debate over who is the greatest of all time in the sport has included names such as Hamilton, Michael Schumacher and Ayrton Senna. But former Benetton and Lotus driver Johnny Herbert claimed in October that Verstappen will surpass everyone and become the greatest driver of all time. He told Racing News 365, Verstappen, will be better than Lewis, and Lewis was better than Michael. From my perspective, it's just another evolution of the driver skill set. That is what Max gives to me. He excites me, he gives me visual stimulation when I'm watching TV or I'm at the racetrack. That's what the buzz should be all about, and a lot of race fans will get wowed because the wow factor is, I couldn't do that, and that's what it's all about. I like him for that. I still feel Lewis has the edge at the present time, but it won't be long before that's on the other foot. Verstappen is still a young man and has a wealth of experience to come his way. And he will be better than Lewis, but it's not quite yet, for me. Not quite yet, but it ain't far away. He'll be pushing himself massively to get the championship done and, if he gets it this year, that'll be the changeover button already done. Verstappen has a long way to go to surpass Hamilton and Schumacher, as shown by the numbers. The Dutchman has 1 world title after Sunday's race. Hamilton and Schumacher are joint top with 7 each. Hamilton has the most race wins in the history of the sport with 103 victories, Schumacher is second with 91. Verstappen still only has 20 victories. The young star has also come under fire this season for his aggressive driving style. The penultimate race of the season in Saudi Arabia was also controversial, as Verstappen was penalized for dangerous and unfair driving. Hamilton hit the back of the slow-moving Red Bull car as he tried to move aside, as instructed following a previous offense. Verstappen ended up with 2 time penalties for the lap 37 incidents, 10 seconds for causing a collision with erratic braking and 5 seconds for the turn 1 clash earlier in the lap when trying to defend his lead. Sky Sports commentator Martin Brundle said Verstappen has got to think about his driving standards. He added, there's aggressive, determined, feisty racing and then there's what we saw this evening, which was too much. Johnny Herbert added, it puts a little bit of a bad taste in the mouth. I think it just shows what Max is willing to do to try and win this world championship. I agree with Lewis, I love Max for what he does on the racetrack, but he does really push the limits, and sometimes he pushes it too much.